For many fans of Charlie Puth and Selena Gomez, it's not news to know that Charlie was completely in love with Selena. But their love and relationship could not flourish, and all because of Justin Bieber. But after so many years, why is Justin Bieber back on the subject? What did he leave unfinished, and what does Charlie have to say about it? We know you want to know everything, so keep watching the video so you can find out.
And I had one of my best friends come in. I think you guys know this song.
The first question is, was Charlie Puth in love with Selena Gomez? Over time, Charlie Puth eventually admitted he dated Selena Gomez in 2018, implying that their relationship ended because she was still in love with Justin Bieber. Puth described his relationship with Gomez as very short-lived, very small, but very impactful in an interview with Billboard. We can say that this means he fell in love with the singer. He added, "It really messed me up." Puth explained, without mentioning Bieber by name, "It wasn't like I was the only person on her mind, and I think I knew that going in, what I was getting myself into." In late 2015, Gomez contributed vocals to Puth's song We Don't Talk Anymore, which was released as a single in 2016 from his debut album, 9-track Mind. "It's about a particular moment in my life when someone very close to me wanted the attention of someone else," Charlie said. "When I found that out and we ended it, I might have done some shady things too, and she might have asked me, 'How long has this been going on?' I don't kiss and tell, but the only way a song like that can come across as real is if there is something else going on behind the scenes." Before rekindling her affair with Bieber, Gomez dated Canadian artist The Weeknd. But Charlie was very angry about the situation and saw how Justin Bieber was destroying Selena emotionally and mentally. So at one of his concerts, perhaps realizing that he and Selena would never be together, he yelled in the middle of his song, "Fuck you, Justin Bieber." Fans cheered and got excited to hear this, but Justin probably didn't. And maybe even Selena didn't either. However, although this happened 6 years ago, a few days ago, Justin Bieber confirmed that he had not forgotten what happened. Justin Bieber, a Canadian also, has publicly chastised Charlie Puth for offending him during a performance. Bieber got his sweet retribution 6 years later. A person who looks to be Bieber's stay collaborator, the Kid Laroi, is seen FaceTiming with Puth and handing him the phone in the video. The talk rapidly becomes serious after a few quick introductions, and it was obvious that Charlie was upset that Justin was doing this to humiliate him.
I really got to talk about just like years ago when you said "fuck you" on stage to me. I don't think it's very funny, to be honest.
What, you talking about that shit 6 years ago?
Yeah.
It was like that was a joke.
I know, but it hurt my feelings.
Bro, you can't be serious. That wasn't real. That was like a fucking thing that got completely blown out of proportion.
Well, you mind explaining, like, just what it was about?
Justin Bieber uploaded this video to his Instagram, and the caption put the following: "At Charlie Puth, you know you had it coming." And the video has already received almost 1.6 million views at the time of publication. It also got some attention from some of the hitmaker's famous friends who spoke up in the comments section. Chance the Rapper proclaimed that he was in tears and shared several laughing emojis, while Benny Blanco wrote, "Charlie received a lot of backlash from believers in 2016 after the 'fuck you' incident." A year later, on the Bizarre Life podcast, he went into greater detail about what had happened. "There might have been a lot of emotion that night, a lot of thoughts going through my head, and maybe just sort of, maybe I shouldn't have said that," Charlie explained, according to Teen Vogue. It's not really fair to him. Although Charlie apologized and believes that what he did was not correct, I think that deep down he was convinced of what he said, because it must not be easy to see the person you love suffer, much less for someone who is generating that emotional battle. Let's remember a little about the toxic relationship between Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber, because maybe that's how we can understand Charlie's frustration when he saw that Selena was falling apart for someone who didn't treat her as he should. Let's recap a little bit on the drama and the issues that Selena had because of Justin. Selena Gomez spoke about her prior connection with Justin Bieber while promoting her album Rare, in which she claimed she was subjected to emotional abuse. Gomez explained to NPR how her tune Lose You to Love Me helped her process and move on after her tough experience seeing the Yummy singer. Gomez and Bieber first became publicly associated in 2011, and they dated on and off until their final breakup in 2018. "It's dangerous to stay in a victim mentality," Gomez said. "And I'm not being disrespectful, I do feel I was a victim to certain abuse." When questioned if she was referring to emotional abuse, the Bad Liar singer replied, "Yes," before going on to explain why she didn't want to, quote, "spend the rest of her life talking about her relationship with Bieber, who married model Hailey Baldwin in 2018. "I had to find a way to understand it as an adult, and I had to understand the choices I was making," Gomez said. "I am really proud that I can say I feel the strongest I've ever felt, and I found a way to just walk through it with as much grace as possible." NPR reached out to Bieber for comment on Gomez's claim, but he did not respond. However, in August, he posted on Instagram about how he misused drugs and had previous relationships before seeking therapy for his troubles, some of which originated from his time as a child star. "I started doing pretty heavy drugs at 19 and abused all of my relationships," he wrote of himself at his worst. "I became resentful, disrespectful to women, and angry. I became distant from everyone who loved me, and I was hiding behind a shell of a person that I had become. I felt like I could never turn it around. It's taken me years to bounce back from all of these terrible decisions, fix broken relationships, and change relationship habits." Even though Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's relationship ended more than 4 years ago and the singer is now blissfully married to model Hailey Baldwin, their almost decade-long romance continues to be spoken about. And it's because of this that their comings and goings continue to cause a commotion among ex-supporters, partners which they amplify whether purposefully or not. Now, Selena released a new record with lyrics and sentiments geared squarely at the Canadian, and Juster has spoken openly and bluntly about his relationship with the American Zane Lowe, the host, who was responsible for the artist's public disclosure, revealing that he had cheated on him during the relationship. Furthermore, as he stated in the same interview, the anguish that this romance affected his later relationship with Hailey Baldwin, whom he realized early on in the relationship that he was not prepared to be faithful to. And it was this that influenced him at the start of his story with Hailey, the grudge that Selena held against him after his courtship. But how does Selena Gomez feel about ex-boyfriend Charlie Puth today? After the release of their track We Don't Talk Anymore in May 2016, rumors regarding Gomez's relationship with Puth began to circulate. Even though the couple never claimed to have romantic sentiments while promoting the song, Puth clarified the situation in a 2018 interview with Billboard. During his interview, Charlie Puth avoided answering the issue of whether he and Selena Gomez ever dated. "I don't kiss and tell, but the only way a song like that can come across as real is if there is something else going on behind the scenes," Puth said. This appears to suggest that something happened between the two. However, it's unclear how serious things became before they called it off. For her part, Gomez has been silent about the matter. Fans believe that Puth's song I Warned Myself was inspired by his encounter with Disney star, but Gomez doesn't appear to be bothered. So we know that Justin was very mean and hurt Selena a lot. Selena was suffering, and Charlie was just honest about how he felt at the time. Frustrated, helpless, not being able to help her, and unrequited love. It was definitely a bad combination. Do you think it was fair for Justin to FaceTime Charlie to make fun of him like that? Do you think Charlie deserved that? Was Justin too rough with him? Tell us what you think below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more updates on the subject. See you in the next video.